Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to try to start doing a few small upgrades. I'll show you what I'm going to do, but they're very simple things to hopefully help keep this car a little cooler. So with that, let's get started. So, if you watched the last video, we were having a little cooling issues, not major, but it was kind of cool out and the temperature was still trying to rise on, at idle. So we don't think we're getting enough cool air in. The under the hood temperature is so high with the twins, we got to get it out somehow, or we got to get more air across the radiator to cool it better. So with the Monties, if you ever noticed, it has a giant air dam in the front. Your only air goes through your grill right there, which you would think would be enough. The problem with that is by the time we run an intercooler and everything in front of it, the intercooler is like a giant heat sink. It's holding the heat and then going straight in the radiator. So what my goal is to do is to slit this at an angle all the way. And then what I plan on doing is folding it down and using it as a giant funnel to let more air, cool air come in. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I've got to give it a shot to try it, because I don't really have the money and the funds right now to put another radiator in, like a double pass or anything. So we'll give it a shot. If it works, it works. If it don't, well, looks like we're gonna be putting a radiator in anyway. Trans temps were a little warm too, and if you look, I've only got about an inch above the trans cooler all the way around. Sorry, I got lawn companies everywhere apparently today. But my goal is to space this down about 2 more inches to make it like a giant wind tunnel, basically, or wind dam, to force air on top of this, to try to get some of the air coming from underneath the car up into the trans cooler. Granted, it does have a fan, but any cooler air we can get up there is cooler air into that trans cooler, which will help. So I think if I just space it down, angle it, it might be okay. So here's my goal, is if I cut this, you see the lines, cut it straight down from here all the way through. There's brackets on the back side of this with bolts that I think I can take this off, flip it, and be able to run it straight out and use it as a straight funnel into the radiator and still hide it behind the bumper so it doesn't look so obvious. So here you go, guys. This is the basic idea I got going here. This is the same piece of metal, just flipped. Now I will probably build something from here to here, brackets or something to help stiffen it up, because it's not going to be very stiff like that. I'll probably drill another bolt through here. I've got to weld this back on. The factory tab, I had to cut it off to get it out. But same thing here. We'll build a small bracket, but as you can tell, look how much, it opens it up quite a bit. Also opens it up to my intercooler quite a bit, which should help bring more air to the intercooler. The only thing I don't like is the intercooler is getting touched right here. So I might have to do something about that. I don't think it'd really hurt it, but we might do something to fix that, maybe bend it. But that's the basic idea with the radiator. I might go ahead and flatten this out a little bit more so it's not so bad. Try to, if I can flatten it out enough and get it up to here, it would help more. But that's basically the design I'm gonna go with. I got a lot, I'll finish it up here in just a minute, but that's kind of what I was looking to do. So day 2 of everything. I got busy yesterday, didn't get to finish it. I kind of got some of it done here. It's braced. This is all bolted back in back there. It's strong. We've got an opening. It's kind of rough cut. I'm not really worried about the rough cut. It's kind of like a prototype right now. So if it works, then I will actually smooth everything, paint it, make it look decent. Yep. Oh, excuse me. The other thing is I built all these brackets. They're gonna go up here, mount it to the floor. We're already had spacers. You can tell I had spacers right here. They were only about 1 inch off. This should space it down. So I'm gonna get those bolted in and get the transport back on, and we'll see how it looks and kind of go from there. I actually had to have my wife come out and help me because I couldn't reach around the car to do it. But like I said, it's a little bracket in the back, longer bracket in the front, still basic flat stock, just bent in a vise with a hammer. And my reason for doing this is if you look up there, it's got a lot more room now to here, so more air can pull in, where before I had it, you know, about 1 inch off, or maybe even less than 1 inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch. So this should give a whole lot more air, and the angle of it should let some air funnel up into it. Now, guys, this is just a theory. I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see. When we go to tune it next time, we'll see, and you know, you'll see with me at the same exact time. So there is something else I got to do still. We're gonna go ahead and change the valve bodies, like I said, and I still got to fix my dash where I missed that connector. So tomorrow I got to pull the whole dash back apart just to find one connector, which I'm not too thrilled about. So, but guys, let's see. The next video after this should be my catch can video, where I'm gonna show you how to do a budget-friendly catch can setup. I don't have the valve covers out here. They did come in though, but I will give you the part numbers and everything. It's pretty cheap and it just looks better than using factory valve covers. So, but guys, with that, I appreciate it. Like, subscribe. We're gonna be doing a giveaway soon, and I'll make a video on it. So, probably in the next week or two. I'm just waiting for the shirts to get done. So I appreciate it, guys. Like, subscribe. I'll see you next time.